My wife would be happy if she saw the state of my hair. But I had a lot of trouble last night trying to get the doors to line up. These front port doors here, the way the instruction has it. And the instruction, I'm not questioning the instruction, it's right. But to get the hinges to bend at 90 degrees, I just wasn't getting it to work. It's just such a small part. So I decided I would put them in flat and I'd come back and put some, either a dot of paint or I have some extra little pieces, cut them off and see if I couldn't put them there to make it look as though the hinge was bent. So that's the plan. I've stuck the first two and we'll look at me sticking the other two doors on the other side. And just to remind you, these are the forward doors. They're actually a little oversized, so if you want you can reduce them. I reduced mine so that they would actually fit. And the challenge really is down here, getting this 90-degree bend. As I say, it was just too hard to do. So I think I found a solution that works. Here's my obsession with pre-painting is giving me some trouble. Again, trying to make sure that I have wood on wood and not wood on paint when I stick this. And I'm finding it's easier to scrape it off than to sand it off. So here we go. This is a CA job. That wasn't too bad. And the other one. Now we're going to install the cat head, and I just want to make the point that here you have the cat head knee, and again it's a 90 degree. These are the other two, both broke. I didn't follow my advice, I put the CA on first. This is the spare one. I've since stuck them and repaired them. It's going to be painted, so it'll be fine. But again, the golden rule is put CA on the 90 degree part, because when you try to take it off, it's going to be broken. In fact, these were actually broken on the board itself. And the same can be said for the cat head itself. There's a very weak point here. And the kit gives you 4 of them, so it knows you're going to break them. I broke one. Simple, just going back and putting some CA on that would prevent that from happening. Yes, I decided to bevel this, the rail rather than the part. The part is so small and gives so much trouble. And it fits pretty good like that. And then you need to check the keep doing this, check the cat head against to make sure it lines up perfectly. So you may have to adjust the bottom of it as well, but that's probably as good as it's going to get. So first coat is on, let's sand these and put 2 more coats, and then we'll be ready to stick them. Well, as you can see, it's later in the day. I'm a little bit better dressed, and putting the final coat on these pieces. and feeling the frustration that I know all of you feel when you're doing this model, particularly when you're doing painting like this and you're so anxious to see the part that you've worked on so hard on the boat. And that's the frustration we all live with. And I keep stressing to you, bear with it. The model is going to be up for years and years. Once the part is stuck, it's very difficult to come back and paint it. So it's taken 3 hours really of painting, waiting just to stick these pieces. And if I hadn't ignored my desires, these pieces would have been stuck 2 hours ago when the first coat went on. And I just remind myself, because I look and see the paint finish, particularly sanding off that first coat, how great the part now looks, and when it goes on, be so much better. And just the last thing, again, just scraping off all the paint of the areas that these knees are going to go on to. There we go. I'm using PVA because I want the ability to adjust this if I have to. So I need the time and then I'm just going to, this is just to check it, this is not the one I'm going to use. That's pretty good. Very small amounts, it's not going to be under a lot of pressure. And again, you can get glue on this surface, so you need to, not glue, I mean paint. So you need to get all the paint off while you can, when it's easy to do. You put glue on all the surfaces, very small amount on the bottom, and on the sides. There we go. Yeah, quite a bit of spillage here. Just to double check. Yep, that's it. So we leave that to dry and then fit the actual cat head. We've put the cat head on, and you can see it here. And so now we're going to stick it, and we're going to use PVA to stick it. There's no need to rush it. So just clean up some of the paint on the back there, and that's going to be it. That's one down.